Hello, I'm Mike and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to maintain your variegated euonymus hedge. Firstly, what is variegation? So a typical plant would have green leaves like this. These are full of chlorophyll that makes the leaf green, and these are used for photosynthesis. This is what gives the plant its energy and keeps it alive. However, a mutation in plants can cause the leaf to have this white pigment around the outside. This means that the plant won't grow as quick as there's less chlorophyll in the leaf. However, it is actually a very desirable thing as it improves the look of the plant, and there you have colour year round without the requirement of flowers. This means that when you get different pieces of growth, the plant will sort of experiment a little bit, and it will throw out some that are completely white, like this. Now these aren't producing anything for the plant, these are basically just leaching off of the plant. So it is ideal really to remove these. However, some people do prefer them, and you can see that these ones here are more of a yellow colour, whereas this one is a whiter colour, so they can add a bit of variety to your plant. Today I'm going to be focusing on reversion. So you can see here that this plant has thrown out this green growth. Now this will grow with much more vigour than the variegated leaf because it has entirely chlorophyll in the leaves. There is nothing else, no other pigments, so it is able to photosynthesize really efficiently. This means that if I were to leave this hedge, eventually it would completely revert to this green growth, and this variegated growth would completely disappear as it's just not as efficient. Variegation is a mutation, so the plant will continually try to grow like this with the green pigment. So what you want to do is, ideally you'd have done this already, this has been left go a bit too long really, is find the base of the green growth and remove it above a node, like this. The idea of removing the growth above a node will basically stop any rot from getting into the plant. If I were to cut it and leave a stem sort of like this on the top of the plant, this entire piece would rot off, and it can actually cause the rot to enter the plant and cause damage. So it's important always to cut above a node, and I'll show you what that means. So here we have the section that I've just removed, and as you can see there's still growth here and here. This section will still have to be removed as there is some green growth. However, by cutting it very close to the node, the plant is able to grow back much easier, and so it won't set the plant back too much. Really, this should be done very frequently, but as you can see from the size of this growth, it has been left far too long. So this has now left a bit of a gap in the plant, and this is the issue with reversion, as it can completely throw out the shape of the plant. So it's important to regularly check the plant for any sign of reversion. And it's very persistent, so it's important to check it every sort of 6 months, as the reversion will come very quickly. Some branches won't be very large, however you may find the odd one every now and again behind the back that's actually completely taken over the plant, and this can cause parts of the variegated plant to die back a little bit. So it is very, very important to regularly maintain your variegated plant. So again, cutting just above the node. This stops the plant from rotting and helps it to grow back. I'm also going to remove these entirely white pieces of the plant, as these are just going to drain energy and won't actually support the plant. This isn't something you have to do, as it's only really essential if they've completely taken over the plant. But as there are many fresh pieces with this lighter growth, I'm going to just remove a few of them, as eventually the plant could completely be covered in these full white pigment growth, and eventually the plant will starve. So here you go. Here is a now completely variegated Euonymous.